Welcome to News Update on Today Ghana News TV. We are live on the satellite via Twitch for our viewers in Eastern European countries and also on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram at Today Ghana TV. Also on anchor.fm/podcast at Today Ghana News TV. Now the headlines. Ghana National Fire Service to persecute offenders who use hotlines for prank calls. Cape Coast Metropolitan Assembly rejects the president nominee as municipal chief executive. Togbi Agboloso, the first installed as area chief in the Breman Esikuma land. We have these and other stories coming your way in the next 45 minutes. My name is Edna Sabunya. The news is sponsored by Agbozu Herbal Clinic and the Links Cosmetology Training Institute. Our first story, the Ghana National Fire Service says they will begin prosecution of offenders who use their fire emergency hotlines for prank calls effective next month after the nationwide SIM registration exercise. The following is a report filed by our Central Regional Correspondent, Wafa Sami.
The Ghana National Fire Service says they will begin prosecution of offenders who use their fire emergency hotlines for prank calls effective next month after the nationwide SIM registration exercise. According to the Asante Regional Public Relations Officer, DO3 Desmond Aka, corporates will be punished either 6 months in prison or 1,200 Ghana cedis penalty count or both. DO3 Desmond Aka disclosed this to the media during Breman Fire Station 1-week public sensitization program in Swame Municipal on how to control domestic fire ahead of the dry season. He fumed that prank calls from time immemorial have been a major challenge to their effective service. Hence, the prosecution will go a long way to help both Ghana National Fire Service and Ghanaians.
Yes, say second half only be most media for no ye mamo maswate na se wo say e di won beto kasafo nyini fidie nso a ye de won beto so na kwa akoye ensanda ho e de ama afofra won so wo be pese wo be fa sa akonya nso na wodi yenya ye pese ye ndwumadie se de be ya ijaba atoye nchemsi ebia dan buagu bi so ya kwantempo so accident ahodo bi asi na nipa ho aka adwam obi akoto amena mu a ntempa temamufo fran a obenya yen ama yen so so atimi adu ho ntem e de mbo esefata e de aboa wo.
The Swame Municipal Fire Commander Prosper Salasi Avevo on his side also mentioned that they have instituted plans and measures in place to educate the residents in the area on how to handle fire and effects of domestic fire on occupants.
America say na ochi dwumadie no ye share ase any radio stations dwumadie Breman Fire Station no any regional command no PRO start say ye beko radio stations yakọ radio stations ahodo be yedu ana ya mantrechre wo so senior timemofo so ebete sensitization program no ase na memory day ya sorry a womosom memory da SDA fo no ene Jehovah fo ni bia womoso som memory da no yakọ womoso dudu a yakọ yakra na yedu eduonu 20 kwesi ada ye nran so no yakọ sorry Presby Methodist Church of Christ ICGC Pentecost Anglican Apostolic yakoko bebre almost be say 20 sa group of 4 no team of 4 no yakoko wo nyina so ne yesi kwan so ya ne driver for emeti for edwedi for nyina so ya disa enkomoyi tena so ya ba ya na tafo kwan mu we ya na so ame macro kokro no ma francho tena ya ba ya na tafo tafo pankro no na ukuyada no yɛbɛkɔ schools secondary schools ɛne JHS yɛne ɔmo nso akɔdi saa nkɔmmɔ yi na ne yawada soɔ no yɛbɛkɔ Swame magazine ankasa ɔmo wɔ zones bɛyɛ baako eduo no 20 ɛna ɛwɔ hɔ yɛbɛkɔ nso ne yɛne ɔmo mpanyinfoɔ no ayɛ saa nkitahodi wei ato hɔ sɛnea eduru yawada na yɛbɛtumi enya ɔmo ne ɔmo edi saa nkɔmmɔ egya ho nkɔmmɔ no na afei fiada yakɔyɛ nuanom muslimifoɔ no nso ɛhɔ mosques a etwa Swame tafo.
Assembly member of the Cape Coast Metropolitan Assembly have rejected President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo's nominee for Municipal Chief Executive, Honorable Ernest Atta. Our Central Regional Correspondent, Wafa Sami, was there and he came out with the following report.
Assembly members of the Cape Coast Metropolitan Assembly have rejected President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo's nominee for Chief Executive. Ernest Atta was re-nominated by the President, having served as Mayor of the Central Region Capital from 2017 to 2021. He had contested the Cape Coast South parliamentary seat but lost to Kweku Ricketts Hagan of the National Democratic Congress (NDC) in the December 2020 elections. On Monday, September 27, when he was to be voted on by 65 assembly members, he only polled 34 yes votes. These were not enough to get him confirmed, as 31 voted no.
The Global Evangelical Church Solution Parish at Sugakope of the South Tongo district of the Volta region has organized a blood donation exercise. The church, who is marking their 30th anniversary, deemed it fit to organize the exercise as part of giving back to society to save lives. The head pastor of the church also points out categorically the rationale behind the donation exercise. Our Volta regional correspondent, Dinah Salasitete, has the full story.
The Global Evangelical Church Solution Chapel at Sugakope in the South Tongue district of the Volta region, as part of activities marking the church 30th anniversary, has organized a blood donation exercise for its members last Sunday, the 26th September 2021. The exercise, which was held at the church premises, made it possible for church members, both male and female, to donate their blood as a sign of giving back to society. Preceding the donation exercise, every preparation such as arrangement of beds, sanitation, and other relevant steps were made to allow smooth running of the exercise. Dr. Henry Hosenyo Peli, the medical superintendent of International Health and Development Network, IHDN Mission Hospital at Beta in the Keta municipality, who led the 20-member health team, who are made of lab technicians, nurses, doctors, and other health assistants, explained some reasons why donating of blood is necessary, and also clear some misconceptions of blood donation in general.
Solution Chapel Sugakope, we are trying to screen people for health conditions, as well as use the opportunity to get some blood for the blood bank for the health facilities we have around us. Like we all know, blood is very important. If not for any other thing, remember that the mothers who go to deliver need blood most importantly. In the current terms, the commonest cause of maternal mortality, which is the death of women with pregnancy or going to deliver, is bleeding. And so every now and then blood is needed. That is why occasions like this are always necessary to use as level grounds to get some blood from those who are eligible donors to be able to support a cause as worthy as it. And so that is just what we are doing as a church and as part of our 30th anniversary to support the health facilities we have around to get some blood in their bank. Okay, so Barring any unforeseen circumstances, we are hoping to have at least gotten about 50 units of blood from this exercise. So far we've gathered, we are almost around 20 and we are not even halfway yet into the program. So we are anticipating that we'll have that much. And of course, once we have that, then we can split that amongst the health facilities we have around us, so they can use that to support their, blood services to those who might be in need of them. So quickly before I get to that, I would like to say that though we are doing this on an occasion like this, to the general public, we shouldn't wait for occasions like this to donate. But you can walk into any health facility, you get screened, and if you are eligible, you donate, because what you are donating might be the only difference between somebody surviving and you seeing that person's obituary the next time you look outside. Now, there are a lot of misconceptions about blood donation. People think that, once you donate blood, maybe you're going to die, or you lose a part of you, or, something bad is going to happen to you. But that's not the case. In actual fact, blood donation is good for our health, because there are times when you're...
The head pastor of the Global Evangelical Church Solution Chapel, Reverend Martin Kofi Achagli, pointed out that the church is celebrating this 30th anniversary as a sign of thanksgiving to God. However, he also stated the motivation behind the blood donation exercise.
30 years ago, and then we believe that as a church, you need to give back to your community. And so as we existed for 30 good years, we think that we are celebrating these 30 years as a Thanksgiving. And on this occasion, I believe that we need to go back, give back to our community. And that is the motivation behind. That when you are in a community, you need to make an impact. And we believe that the time has come for Global Evangelical Church to give back to the community. The Bible says that we are the light and the salt to the world. And when you exist in some community, you need to leave that legacy to be the salt and the light. I was in the first pastor. I was the 5th pastor here. The 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th pastors came. They also started. And then I came in as the 5th pastor. And at this particular moment, I believe that the church has come.
Reporting for Today Ghana News TV, I am Diana Selassie Tete, Volta Region.
Thogbi Agboloso, the first, has been installed as Ewe Chief at Breman, Esikuma, in the central region of Ghana, at a colorful ceremony attended by people from all walks of life. Today, Ghana News TV Central Regional Correspondent Wafa Sami was there and filed this report.
Thogbi Agboloso, the first, has been installed as Ewe Chief at Breman, Esikuma, in the central region of Ghana. As tradition demand, he was taken to Omahene of Breman, Odifu Amoakubredo IV, who is also the president of Central Regional House of Chiefs, to swear to his great stool. He was carried in a palanquin through the principal streets of Breman, Esikuma, and with very colorful, rich culture of the Ewe land displayed. In an interview with Today Ghana News TV's Central Regional Correspondent, Wafasami, the newly installed chief promised to serve his people with truth and dedication. He also promised to work hand in hand with the paramount chief and other sub-chiefs to bring peace, unity and development to the area.
Central Regional House of Chiefs. Into Jumebiara or the Betu Gabiano, yeah, community, yeah, Western Asinano, the Babuano. I can't kind any community project. Yeah, Breman United Football Stadium. Eda Amwaka Bedu, our testing watch, akoma so pa yebeboa no na saa ni so ade hu no aba so the sound so ehye say enua no nyina waba abetina podium ha no yebeboa wo na so woni edwuma die poti de so a yebetwa won sa na edwuma so na be ya wo nyina no so emwa bi ehia bia betumi yi na ede aboa da muso ase media ko so na betumi abaga cover yan program yi edidie say ete be to be nyina so say the development project bi etuga na baba na mabo hunde ho amaye nya ye na nanom ye no ya so ya beto aso.
Thank you for watching, and stay tuned to the next program, which is my show. That will be all for tonight. You can log on to... Oh, okay. Before I go, I would like to take some of the messages from our Facebook viewers. Mensa Obin, I thank God for this TV, because a lot of things I have been watching and learning is not, if not this TV. Thank you, owner and management. Okay. Obin Mensa again, watching live from Tama, Michelle Camp. Okay. Selassie, watching you live from Sugakope. Thank you, Selassie. Rise, fight, Amasaman, watching live from the United States of Amasaman. Nana Addo has failed the nation. Okay. Patience Darko, Edna, good evening. I'm watching you live from Hamburg. You're looking beautiful. Thank you, Patience. Kweku Adi, good evening. I'm watching you live from Holland. Thank you, Kweku. And thank you all for always tuning in and then watching us. I am much grateful for that. But before I go, I would like you to follow us on our social media handles. That is Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram at Today Ghana News TV. My name is Edna Sagbunya, and the news is sponsored by Agbozi Herbal Clinic and the Links Cosmetology Training Institute.
And I quote, "Life is more beautiful when you meet the right hairdresser." Well, I would want to take the opportunity to introduce you to the Links Cosmetology Training Institute. They have a passion for your hair care. Do well to contact them on 055 7089 324 and also on Facebook or Instagram via their handle, the Links, for all your hair designs, hair caps, makeup, Brazilian waxing, manicure and pedicure, as well as your beauty needs. Do not hesitate to visit them if you want a serene environment where you can have your beauty enhanced. Do not hesitate to contact the Links Cosmetology Training Institute via the details that I have mentioned. So thank you so much in advance for patronizing their services. Also, they train a lot of vulnerable people in cosmetology training. So support them, purchase from them, visit them, so that they'll be able to also do more humanitarian work to support such vulnerable persons. 055 7089324 and on Facebook or Instagram via the handle the links for all your hair.